this video, we are going to cover comparing as-built information to designed information for our road design. So this particular example is an extension of two previous videos that we covered. So the previous videos introduced calculating as-built volumes in RoadEng, and then video 2 was doing so with multiple surfaces. This one, we're not going to focus on volumes and quantifying things, but instead just having that visual comparison between the two. So for this, we could do it in our design file, we could do it in our as-built file. Ultimately, what we want is we want to have both sets of surfaces available. So I'm going to just continue on with my same file that I did my as-built quantities in. And for this, I'm going to, well, not rely on my, I'm not interested in volumes here. I just want to start by bringing in my design. So I'm going to insert one design file into this current location file. So we've got that showing up here. And previously I told the software, well, I wanted those reference surfaces to be calculated in my volumes. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to turn that off for my as-built information. So I don't want the volumes. I do want to be able to see them though. And here, if I want to make it obvious that these as-built surfaces are different than my design surface, I'm going to just change the line type to make it a little more prominent. So if we zoom in here, I'm going to start by looking at it in my section view. We can see our design geometry with the nice crisp lines, and then we've got our as-built geometry where there's, well, it's a little less neat, and they don't follow each other exactly. So that thick navy line that we're displaying, if we go into a section options, it is showing a reference surface. If we click the plus here, we can see we are just showing our subgrade, but if we want to show final grade and that stripped line work too, we certainly can. So now we can see all of those. If we go elsewhere in our roadway, we can see what we're up against and how the two compare. So that's showing a reference surface in our section view. Similarly, in our profile options, if we come in here, we can turn that on. We're going to specify which reference surfaces we'd like to see in our profile view. And there we are. So my center line is at the top of finished grade, so really we're probably interested in how that compares to the gray line, so the surveyed center line, and we're doing pretty good, but well, as we get out towards, say, here, there is some difference between the two. And of course, toggling, hatching on and off might make it easier to see where those differences do occur. So that is a visual comparison between a designed surface and an as-built surface.